Sports is taking over Providence for the final day here in the Ocean State. We've got some big games coming up today.
Yeah, that's right. Some big storylines surrounding two coaches with New England ties as well. Let's send things right out to Ashley Erling, who joins us live in downtown Providence this morning. Ashley, good morning to you.
Hey guys, good morning. That's right. And some of those teams you might see around town. We're at the Graduate, which is one of the spots that teams are staying this weekend. But no matter what you have going on, Providence is the place to be. Whether you have tickets, you don't have tickets, there is plenty to do. And we're going to learn all about it right now. Kristen Adamo is from the PWCVB. What an exciting time of year, Kristen.
Oh my gosh, we do this, if we're lucky, we do this about every 4 years. And I don't even know that much about basketball. And it's probably the most fun event that we do. We have people from all over the country here in Providence this weekend.
Yeah, so we're in the Graduate right now, and people can see it's all set up for teams to come and feel welcomed. Tell me a little bit more about what went into that, because that was really cool when you were just explaining to me how that all comes about, because we have a lot of teams that have been staying here the past couple of days in general in Providence.
Yeah, well, we bid on this business years and years and years ago, and then the NCAA comes in, they check out the arena, they check out all the properties, and they pull together the list of hotels they want to work with, and then they actually put the teams into the hotels, and then we don't know who we're getting until Selection Sunday. So then it's a mad dash to work with all the alumni associations and make sure they have bars and restaurants to go to, get all the swag out, all this kind of stuff. So it's like a military operation. We have information tables at all of the hotels, the airport, the train station. We just want everyone to feel welcome.
Yeah, it looks so great in here. Like you said, we have that welcome table over here, the great balloon arch, and of course you have to talk about so many great places that we have here to go in Providence. Brendan is with G Hospitality, one of the hot spots here in Providence to go, especially this weekend. You were telling me that it's been super busy, right? Tell me more about it.
Super busy. St. Patrick's Day for me was doing what Kristen and her team did too, finding out who the teams are, reaching out to all the alumni groups, the basketball teams and their departments, and it's been great. The rooftop of the Providence G has been packed every night with a lot of the teams coming in for dinner, whether they've won or lost. A lot of the coaches have come in with their families throughout the week, and G Pub downstairs is definitely the place to be, with 17 TVs, an expansive arcade, plenty going on down there. Last night, Bryant and UConn showed up in full force to watch their games out of state, and I'm happy to be here at the Graduate, actually. St. John's, I'm a New Yorker, so, you know, I got St. John's.
Well, and we have that St. John's connection, the Providence connection, so that's certainly one of the teams that we will be watching closely. Now, there is so much more to talk about. There's a lot going on in Providence, like the G, lots of places that you can go if you want to come out, even if you don't have a ticket. So we're going to dive into that a little bit more in our next segment. But Steve,
March Madness in Providence has begun. It's been a full week of coverage here on 12 News, all leading up to the two big games today to see who goes on to the next round.
Yeah, that's right. It's been a lot of excitement going around the AM, fans gathering, donning their team colors and traditions. Let's send things right out to Ashley Erling, who's live outside in Providence this morning. Ashley, what's the atmosphere been like? I know it's still a little quiet right now.
hey guys, good morning. Yeah, so far I have to say fans are really not out yet. I think they're still drinking their coffee and getting ready for what's going to be such a great day here in Providence. We're actually at the location of where one of the many block parties is happening. They're setting up, and we're going to learn all about everything there is going on, and Kristen knows all of it.
Oh no, pressure's on. No, it's a great day here at Trinity.
You have been putting this together. Your team has been just fantastic of really helping fans to, be able to get out and enjoy this, whether they have tickets to go to the game. We're right across the street from the AMP. I'm looking at the AMP from here. Tell us a little bit more about where we are right now. This is one of many block parties happening.
Yeah, we're at Trinity Brew House, which is set up not only for this, but we have a huge conference after this, a comedy festival. Providence is hopping, and they've actually partnered with the Rhode Island Brewers Guild, so they're going to have all sorts of local beers for fans to experience and enjoy.
And so this is like a great location if you are going to a game. Again, you can hang out over here. It's a huge space, actually, which I didn't really realize. Sometimes when you're walking around the town, you don't realize how much space there is. So this is going to be set up. And then there's other things all throughout the city, right?
Yeah, so the city of Providence has been great. We've been working with them, and there are what we call block parties all over the city. I think there's like 10 of them. Yeah. Our GoProvidence.com, we have a full list. We have a downloadable app for fans so they can find game information, parking information, where all the fun is at. So I think it's going to be a big day. The games are during the day, so there'll be a lot of free time at night.
I downloaded the app myself to check it out and see what was going on. And it's really cool because you can kind of just scroll through and see what's happening, where, when. And even if you don't have tickets to go to the game, it makes no difference really, because every restaurant, bar is streaming or is playing the games as well. So you can take part in the fun downtown and feel like you're involved. It doesn't really matter if you weren't able to get those prize tickets, because everybody wants to go and watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really about the atmosphere. It's really festive. I was down here on Thursday. There's people from all over the country here. They're all having a great time. They're here to root on their teams. And it's really just fun to be part of the excitement. And we actually have some great weather for it today.
Yeah, actually, it's so nice out. It's a lovely day to be walking around. I love days like this. And I remember the last time, because I'm old, the tournament was here. And it's just such a great time for the city and really for the businesses here that work so hard all the time. But this little boost when you're able to have things like this is such a great thing.
Yeah, we estimate about $3.8 million in direct spend, so spending direct money. And also we're in the national spotlight. We've had media from all over the country here for the week talking about Providence. They're staying here, they're enjoying it. So it's really kind of like a twofer.
It's such a great time for the city and coming up for the next week and 2 weeks as well. So plenty to do here. As you can see, the setup is well underway here this morning.